Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. 大纪元 reports that Australia and Japan formally signed a $20 billion 9 Korean 4 billion contract for the joint development of 11 improved Mogami-class frigates for the Australian Navy. This significant deal marks Japan's most strategically impactful defense equipment export restrictions in 2014. It also underscores the deepening quasi-alliance between the two nations in the Indo-Pacific region, particularly in response to rising military threats. Under the agreement, Mitsubishi Heavy Industries will build the first 3 frigates at its Nagasaki shipyard, with the first vessel expected for delivery in 2029 and service in 2030. The subsequent 8 ships will be assembled in Henderson, Western Australia, by local shipbuilder AA. Nagasaki, Townsar, Tümürzenet Jantrik Wat du Altsi Gami Khan by Thruvi Light Naji Karmas Eni, Cherva Leaper, Chapanation of Mostrid So, Zeralubli. That could be Lees because dumping multi-gated that the CAD, Consate Naji Gon in Handals. South Korean President Lee Jae-myung arrived in New Delhi today, April 19th, for a 6-day state visit that will also include Vietnam. He is scheduled to hold a summit with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi tomorrow, April 20. According to South Korea's National Security Advisor Wei Sheng-luo, this visit aims to open a new chapter in strategic cooperation between the two nations, particularly in key sectors such as shipbuilding, finance, artificial intelligence, and the defense industry. The discussions will also focus on maintaining close collaboration in energy supply chains, a crucial topic given the volatile international situation influenced by conflicts like the Middle East War. After concluding his visit to India, President Lee Jae-myung will travel to Hanoi, Vietnam on April 21, where he will meet with Vietnamese Communist Party General Secretary and State President Thalam on April 22. The entire diplomatic trip is expected to conclude on April 24. This report is from Zio Shabal. According to Zio Shabal, former UK ambassador to the US, Peter Mandelson, failed national security vetting for his post, not because of his association with the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein, but due to his extensive business and political ties with China. This revelation, surfacing in mid-April 2026, has escalated into a major political crisis for Prime Minister Keir Starmer and his ruling Labour Party, just weeks before critical local elections in early May. Starmer, who had appointed Mandelson in December 2024, now faces intense scrutiny over his national security first stance and his China policy. The article details how the Foreign Office Permanent Undersecretary Oli Robbins was informed in January 2025 of high doubts regarding Mandelson's security clearance due to his Chinese connections, effectively recommending the appointment be canceled. Robbins was subsequently fired by Starmer, leading to public perception that Robbins was unfairly sacrificed. Mandelson's past includes co-founding Global Counsel, a strategic advisory firm with major Chinese clients like TikTok and Shein, and even meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping. His firm was also involved in lobbying efforts concerning the transfer of semiconductor technology from the UK to China, with alleged links to Chinese military and security entities. Despite resigning from Global Counsel's chairmanship in May 2024 and divesting from its operations upon his ambassadorial appointment, Mandelson reportedly profited nearly 1.6 million post from share sales before the company faced operational crisis and third-party takeover in February 2026. He also sought substantial severance pay, eventually settling for 75 nidus tames. UPI reports that North Korea test-launched multiple short-range ballistic missiles into the EC, also known as the Sea of Japan, on Sunday morning, according to South Korea's defense ministry. South Korean and U.S. intelligence authorities are closely analyzing the detailed specifications of the projectiles. Japan's defense ministry also confirmed the activity, stating that North Korea's series of actions, including repeated ballistic missile launches, threaten peace and security in the region and international community. This comes as Pyongyang has reportedly increased its ballistic missile testing and nuclear weapons development over the past 2 months, coinciding with the conflict involving the United States, Israel, and Iran. The missile launches appear to have originated from Sinpo, a coastal city in North Korea known for its submarine construction capabilities. NBC News reports that Peter Magyar has become Hungary's new prime minister, ending Viktor Orbán's 16-year rule, fresh from a landslide victory that gave him a supermajority in the National Assembly. Magyar has wasted no time in challenging the established order. He promptly criticized the Orbán-aligned president as unworthy, unfit, and demanded his resignation, even capturing Orbán on a nearby balcony in a moment he dubbed absolute cinema. Magyar also confronted state media, labeling them a factory of lies and pledging their suspension until independence is secured. These decisive initial moves reflect his commitment to eradicate the corruption, cronyism, and Kremlin allyship that European officials say plagued Orbán's illiberal state. While his victory offers hope for defeating an entrenched far-right leader, the long-term direction of his conservative project remains an open question for Hungary and for Europe, especially given his own conservative positions on social issues. The EU, which had frozen €17 billion in funds due to rule of law concerns, is now engaging with Magyar on restoring European values and unlocking investments. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.